Hello, hello everyone. How's everyone doing today? I'm looking for my cards. I went live and I usually keep them in a certain spot and they weren't where they were, but I found them. How's everyone doing today? So glad to see everyone joining me. All right, Dee, we're going to check something out with Dee, see if her camera is working. So I'm about to ask you to go live, Dee. Let's see if we can get. Okay, just sent the invite. Let's see. Dee's been working on her camera, seeing if she can get it going. Are you there, Dee?
Yep, fine. It worked for Christy or Rosie. Oh, dang it,
Cozy.
Okay, now that should okay.
There you
Done.
go. I can see you.
Thank
So for
you.
everyone on here, this is beautiful Dee. So you want to hang out for a minute, Dee? Um,
Sure.
Dee and I, actually, we can do some card reads together, Dee, if you're ready. Do you have some cards on you?
I can.
All right, get some cards on you. Dee and I actually, well, it's sold out now, but Dee and I have a free event that's going on tomorrow. And not sold out, it's free, but it's maxed out. I did max the attendees because, it's no fun. Even if you're going to a free event and there's like 200 people there, the odds of you getting a reading are, they diminish at that point. So I did cap the amount of attendees and it is completely maxed out. So I want to thank everyone who has registered for that. That's going to come and see Dee and I tomorrow. And actually, there is Dee now. You can book an appointment with Dee on my website. If you go to Christy Godwin Psychic Medium and go to book online, down at the bottom, like you have to scroll through everything. I'm about to have my website redone, so it'll be easier to find. But you can book an appointment with her to have your body scanned and then have some psychic insight. All right. For those of you who know, I choose people to do card reads that are sharing my live. So I'm about to choose Jen. So let's see what Jen wants. You can start this one off, Dee.
Hello.
Hi, Jen.
Hi.
Hi,
How's that
Jen.
baby?
He's good. He's sitting here having a bobble right now, actually.
Oh, very good. Are you still on maternity leave?
I am until September.
Oh, I bet you're just loving it.
I am.
All right. Would you like a general read or do you want a specific question answered?
Let's do a general read.
All right, Misty, go to it.
Okay. Good morning. Good to see you. Queen
too.
of Pentacles is what I got.
The What of Pentacles?
Queen of Pentacles.
Oh, very good.
Okay. Oh, I dropped everything here. I had to pick everything up. You've got the world in your hands, girl. Happiness, and just everything's going well. I see nothing that's going to be a detriment for you. Everything's absolutely perfect. Seems like you're thinking about not working again and staying with the baby. Is that kind of what you're leaning toward?
I mean, I would like to do that, but I have to work.
Okay. Well, it might be short-lived, but that everything's going to be falling right into place. You're really happy. Everything's going good with the home. I don't see anything at all that would stand in your way of doing what you want to do.
Very good. I also pulled a couple of cards and I'm getting the same thing. Getting the Lovers and the Sun card. The Sun card is just so positive. It's about everything going right in your life. The Lovers card is sometimes it's about a romantic partner and sometimes it's about just relationships in general. But when I looked around you at what it was pointing to, all your relationships are going really well. I just see, like Dee said, I see so much happiness and sunshine in your life. There's only one little area I see that there's kind of a hiccup, and I think it's probably you going back to work. Again, with Dee, I know that you say that you can't. I understand having to work. I certainly get that. Something's going to change. If you go back to work, Dee was right. It's going to be short-lived.
Could it potentially be my part-time job? Because I have a part-time job that maybe potentially not doing that for very much longer.
I'm not seeing that.
not
I'm
either.
seeing you having a lot more time. So what they were showing me, I could see more of your full-time job going away because I'm seeing you being able to spend a lot more time with your baby. That's what I'm being shown.
Okay.
Like throughout the day, I'm seeing you with your baby throughout the day, which is normally not something that you can do if you're working.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And now I am hearing that you will be bringing in some income. And I know we talked in the past about things for you to do where you could stay home with your baby, but still kind of
Well,
work.
I kind of have 3 jobs. So I do travel agent aside from my part-time job and my full-time job. So I have that I'm really trying to push right now to get that extra income that I do from home.
That feels really good.
I do.
That
Yeah.
feels good. I just see you being, home with your baby, and I see you doing something. I don't see you not working at all. I see you doing something, but you're also spending a lot more time with that baby. So I would, like, when you go back to work, I know that you're going to be super sad, but just know it's going to be short-lived. Okay, so am I feeling you leaving your main job in 2026? It's going to be close to it. It's either going to be towards the end, because I'm hearing you said you go back in September.
Yep.
That would make sense because I was hearing about 3 months. You're going to be there about 3 months. And I'm hearing that you just can't take it. You cannot take being away from your baby.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Jen.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
All right.
Oh,
Okay, wait a minute. So let's see. I had to do something different then because the way I disconnect, I couldn't do that because it would have disconnected everyone. And so I had to figure out how to disconnect just Jen and not kick Dee off. All right, Dee and I are going to do some card reads. I want to thank everyone who registered for our free event coming up tomorrow. It is now maxed out. But you go to my website and get on my mailing list because that's the easiest way to be notified when I have something. Because I will publish, like for mine and Dee's event, I did publicize it just on my social media, and I had some registrations. And then I sent out my email about it, and it closed down. So you want to be on, you either want to catch it right away whenever I'm advertising it on social media, or you want to be one of the first one. You want to see my emails when they come through because after I sent out the one email, it backs out like 3 days later. So if you're one of the first ones to see emails about free events, you can still get in. So go to my website and just join the mailing list basically, and you will get notifications of that. All right. I choose people who are sharing my live to give readings to, and Dee and I are. Dee was just going to have check the camera today, but instead I roped her into reading. So here we are. All right, Alexa, I'm about to ask you to go live. You can choose us to answer a question, or you can get a general read.
Hello.
Hi, Alexis. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Would you like a specific question answered, or do you want a general read?
Just a general, please.
All right. You want to kick us off, Dee?
I did it. Your turn.
Oh, perfect. All right. Let's do it. All right. All right. I'm seeing, Alexis, there's some energy that feels a little bit heavy around you. And then it picks up. So as I'm going through this, don't think, oh my goodness, no. Because there's some heavy energy, but I feel you're already starting to come out of it. You were kind of in hermit mode for a while. You've been in hermit mode where it wasn't that you couldn't do it. You just felt like you needed to be with yourself. You needed to be with your own thoughts. You needed to really reevaluate your boundaries and just figure out where all these feelings was coming from. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
I'm feeling that you are starting to come out of that. You're just like, if this is the top of the hill where you're coming out of it, you're like right here. You're almost there, and you can probably already feel the energy around you lifting. Have you noticed this lifting of energy?
Yes.
The next journey that you're going to be on is so much better. So what I have been noticing is, and it doesn't have to, so everyone bear with me when I say this, it doesn't have to do with your personal astrological signs. It more has to do with the astrological signs of the universe and of Earth. And if you spent the first half of this year, which I did, going through some stuff, which you did also, Alexis, the energy is going to be lightening up for you coming into the end of this year. What I'm hearing is that you were making a conscious effort to make decisions that were taking things around you to a higher octave. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
And it wasn't easy. I mean, sometimes I don't like this new saying that people have of, I'm going to match their energy. Don't do that, because then you're just getting in the gutter with everyone else. This is more of, you were tempted to match energy, and I understand that is very tempting, but you turned your head and you're like, nope, not doing that.
Yes.
As a result, you're really going to start reaping the rewards of that. You're going to have the benefit of those great choices you've been making and this hard road you've been on. This next, I mean, I know this because of the Fool card. This next journey is really about, you're going to hit it with optimism. It's about old friends coming together. I'm seeing that you've really gone through your friends, not in a bad way. They've kind of weeded themselves out because you put up boundaries. It was like, yeah, I know, I'm not playing that game anymore. And the friend group that you have right now, the people around you, whether it's your family or friends, is really healthy. And I just see a lot of goodness coming your way towards the end of the year, a lot of lightening of energy and a lot of fun.
Wonderful. Thank you.
All right, what are you getting, Dee?
I got the same thing. Basically, it's the eight of cups.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
and just walked away, and you're done with everything, and you're ready to move on. I've got it's a full moon, so the moon is really shining to where you can see things even through the darkness, and just move right on through your life with ease. Actually, you might have some hiccups, but I don't see anything. I'm with Christy on that. It's perfectly right. It's just,
Yeah. It's a
I
beautiful
agree. Yeah, I've been having this feeling like there's just something right around the river bend, like just right there. I'm just on the edge. And I just feel like that's going to happen within the next year.
I would say I'm feeling that energy happening. I'm feeling the gear up. So, typically when we have these big events happen, it's not just like wham. It's usually there's a gear up to it. And I'm feeling that starting in about a month, where you're really just going to start shedding. I see you shedding layers and just feeling lighter and lighter.
Yeah. And I feel like there's a move somewhere in I don't know. I feel like there's like a physical move happening at some point relatively soon, but soon is so.
You can say,
Such a
Dee, you
strange
said that.
word.
You saw Dee and I both go, where is that?
soon.
Okay.
I don't like that word.
Okay, so do we see this physical move happening in 2026? I don't. Do we see it?
No, I don't either.
I'm sorry, Dee, what were you saying?
8 months. 8 months.
8
comes
months.
up.
I was feeling first quarter of next year, so that would be about right. If you can, Dee, can you get closer? I don't know if you can put your microphone closer to you. It's been, or talk or yell at us.
I can yell.
All right, thank you, Alexis.
Thank you so much. Thank you both.
Have a good day.
You too.
All right, very good. For those of you who are just joining, Dee and I are doing some card reads. We are choosing people to we do a female card reads. I was thinking, maybe we should. And before, it's funny, I knew that Dee was going to test her camera this morning, but I didn't know I was gonna. I just for the moment asked her to go live, and I was just thinking, maybe. But before this, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do spirit led today. I might just do psychic, and Dee's really good at psychic, so maybe we'll just hang out and do some psychic because I haven't done psychic in a while. I was thinking the other day. I mean, I've been bringing in spirits like crazy, and I just have to thank the spirits because they've been really gracious to me, giving me some crazy information. I was doing a reading yesterday, or I don't know, sometime in the last week. And I had this dad energy for someone, and he was about to go. And I said, turned to my client, I said, why is your dad showing me a Snickers? do you like, and he busted out laughing. He said, oh my gosh, there's a story behind Snickers. So Spirit has been giving me that kind of information, stuff that I wouldn't know if I scoured every bit of social media that you have. All right. We choose people that are sharing the live to give card reads to. So let me look up here. Who am I? Okay, we're going to answer Sarah's question. We're going to switch it up here. And Dee, you can do that by just tapping it psychically, or you can pull some cards on it, whatever you want. But about to ask you to go live, Sarah.
Hi.
Hi. So what is your question?
So I have been dreaming about my ex-husband a lot, and it's all sorts of different dreams. I can't really pinpoint why I keep dreaming about him or what I need to like learn or get over in order to stop, you know?
Right. Okay. So, oh, very good. What I was feeling, I said, let me pull some cards on this. It's exactly what I was feeling. And it's so funny. I was sitting here the whole time that Sarah was asking, I was talking to her. I don't know if you could see me, but I was shuffling. I was just waiting for her to tell me the question. The same four cards I had with the last person came out.
Oh, trippy.
Right. Now they mean different things because it's a different person and you read cards intuitively. The first card I have coming up is the Lover's card. The Lover's card can be about a new relationship coming up. And you're like, hell no, not my ex. No, not your ex. What I was feeling when you were talking and asked the question was there's some remnant that you're holding on to with your ex. And it feels like it's more negative, which I get it. I mean, it's hard when people have mistreated us or emotionally abused us. Well, we felt like taken like part of our life. So it's hard. If someone is on there, I just got a notification, anyone on here, someone just canceled joining Dee and I tomorrow. So that means one slot just filled up. So if y'all want that one slot for the free event tomorrow, pop on my website, Chrissy Godwin Psychic Medium, under events, and there should be one slot left. Someone just.
Oh, I was bummed that I went to sign up a couple days ago and it was full.
So what I'm hearing is there's something that you need to let go with your ex to allow new energy to come in. And I see like you've done 98% of the work. You're like almost there. And there's just this little remnant that you're holding on to that you have to process and get rid of to allow a new lover to come into your life.
Okay.
I'm feeling a lot of happiness and joy coming into your life. I am feeling that there is someone around you you're kind of overlooking that could, like a friend, not that you could turn into a romantic relationship, but you're kind of overlooking how much their support means in your life. So reevaluate your friends and think about who means a lot to me. I just feel like that they need to pick me up. Like, it's not like you're ignoring them or being a bad friend, but there's someone who around you who's a good friend, and there's been a little bit of signs that they are having a tough time, and you either haven't noticed it or you've kind of blown it off, which we will do that sometimes if we're really busy. Reevaluate that, who needs your support right now, and shoot them a quick message. Overall, there is something about your ex that you need to get over. Again, you've done 98% of the work, Sarah. You are almost there.
Great.
But you need to cut. I would do like a cord cutting ceremony is actually what I would do.
Ooh, another. Okay.
And release that. Sometimes we can do cord cutting. It's kind of like layers, onions of layers. Like we can do cord cutting and then the cord can reattach. Okay. Or there's a layer to the cord we didn't see and we didn't release it, if that makes sense.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, because I've done 2 or 3, but it was 16 and a half years of my life. So yes. I'm sure there's more to come.
There have been times where I will wake up in the morning and I'll be like, I just cut that cord like 3 times, 3 days in a row, and I could feel it. But each time I cut it, I could feel it attaching to me less and less. And the cord I currently feel attached to you is like a thread. And I'm seeing the original cord that was attached to you was like a tree trunk.
Yeah.
So you have made progress. There's just, like I said, you're 98% there.
Okay. Thank you
All right,
so
Miss
much.
Dee, what are you getting?
Okay, I got
And real quick,
basically.
I want to say if Dee and I ever say something different, it doesn't mean that one of us are wrong. It's just we tapped into different information.
Yeah, layers.
Yes.
Exactly, and that's what I think this is representing. I was going to say that too. Is it's a seven of yeah wands, and you basically got everything done, but there's still something in the background. It's kind of in the background of your mind. You think about it once in a while, and you get triggered with it every once in a while, but you can't seem to cut it. The first thing that comes is kids. Is there a kid involved, or if there's somebody that's really attached to them, that's attached to both of you, to like a friend, and that should be a break there. Something should be, it's about a person, a kid, a neighbor, a friend, something that's kind of in the background, but you got to break off with them to break off with your ex. So there's a connection there that needs to be broke. That's what I get with this. Everything else is done. Everything is perfect, but there's somebody, which I see a person that's kind of in between you two. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It resonates a lot. I'm still like friends on Facebook and social media with a lot of his family and his people. And I've been afraid to like put anything out of my life on there because of that connection. So I think I either have to delete the social media, which I've been thinking about, or I need to unfriend a lot of people.
And they don't know that. When you do that, you can unfriend and they don't know it. So it would be that would do it. I
Yeah,
get a
and they
relief.
should understand.
Yes.
Yes, they should. I think they will.
And
Yeah.
if
All
they
right,
don't,
Sarah,
it's not up
thank
to
you. That's right. Thanks,
Thank
Sarah.
you so much, you both. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
Talk to you later.
There must be some people on here who registered for the meeting tomorrow because I just had a second person cancel. And so good for y'all, whoever is on here that is like, oh, they know that they're not going to make it now. And that is if you know you're not going to make it tomorrow, just please cancel the reservation or the booking, because that will allow other people to come in because it is maxed out. So I just had two people that aren't going to be able to make it to the free event that Dee and I are doing tomorrow. So that's two people now that can register. So if you want to go tomorrow, Dee and I are we're going to scan your body and just give you some insight on what we're getting, and then pull some cards to delve into that insight more. And no, not everyone there will get a reading, but that's why I capped it so that you would have a better chance. And I'll just have everyone that registered tonight. I will print off the list, and I'll close registration tonight, and I will print off a list, everyone in there. I will put everyone's name in a bowl, and I will just pull names. How soon can you connect to someone after they pass? Immediately. There is typically in the psychic mediumship realm world a rule that you want to wait 3 months, but that rule is for the person on planet, for you to be emotionally ready for that connection and to hear the information coming through. But you can connect immediately. I have actually connected with someone. It was the coolest thing ever. I know it was very difficult, and I hate to say it was cool, but it was just something that you don't normally get the ability to do it. I was able to connect someone and with them in their last hours and follow their transition to the other side. It was pretty amazing. All right, for those of you, thank you, Sarah. Oh, Sarah said she got a spot for tomorrow. All right, she did get a spot, so now there's one spot left. If anyone wants that tomorrow at noon, is it noon?
11:30.
11:30. It says it on the website. Y'all can tell I live and die by my calendar. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, okay, what's going on? What am I doing today? Matter of fact, last night my husband he turned to me because he has access to my calendar. And he says to me, man, you're busy tomorrow. I was like, am I? And he said, yeah, I don't know when you're going to go to the bathroom. I was like, really? And I had no idea. I looked at my calendar. I was like, oh, yeah, it's a busy day. I just wake up in the mornings and then I'll look at it. like at 5 when I get up, not right before I have to be on camera. All right. I want to thank everyone who is liking and sharing the live. We are choosing people that we are sharing, the live to ask to go. Will you continue to read cards today? We're going to continue cards for a little while, and then we're going to switch to psychic. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Someone must have asked where to register for the event, and Sarah just told them. All right, we are choosing people that are sharing the live to give card reads to. All right. Dawn Marie, thank you for sharing our live so many times. So I'm about to ask you to go live. Okay, Dawn, it's not allowing me to ask you to go live. So there are 2 people down at the bottom. There's like there you go. I didn't even have to finish. She knew. She's like, I got this. Hi, Dawn Marie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing very well. Where are you located?
Well, I'm going between Arizona and Florida.
Very good. So you started talking and I started hearing the Carolinas. Are you going there on vacation? Why did the Carolinas pop up?
I don't know.
South Carolina specifically.
No, I haven't. No, I don't know.
Okay, very good. All right. Do you want a question answered or do you want a general read?
I guess a general.
All right. You want to kick us off, Dee?
Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
I have to pick it up. I got the Page of Wands. You've done something real recent that you're real proud of and you want the world to know it. I think it's got something to do with work. You either did a project or you're about to do a project that you're very, very proud of. Everybody should know about it. It's going to be in your favor. I think it's going to be bringing in some more income for you because I do see money flying around. It's like somebody threw a whole bunch of money up in the air and it's just kind of flying around. I've never seen that before. It's kind of interesting. But
I'm going to go stand by Dawn so I can help her catch that money.
Yeah, we can all do that. But it's going to be some kind of an increase in pay. Are you working on a really big project at work?
No, right now I am not working. I'm actually about to take off to Arizona to take care of some family members that are ill.
I'm not seeing any of that. It's something it's really advantageous. It's not going to be overnight. It's going to be a little bit in the future, maybe a month. But it's some real good thing that you're going to be doing or getting into that's going to be quite profitable.
Okay.
Very good. So I'm getting a little bit different information than Dee. Not different like she's wrong, different information, but a different energetic vibration. And so that's what I was talking about. Just because people are getting different information doesn't mean one of them is wrong. The information I'm getting is not contradicting Dee. It's just in a different direction.
Yeah.
I understand.
I'm seeing that you have been really in a hermit mode. You have been doing a lot of inner reflection. You've been doing a lot of sitting with yourself. And some of this is you really had to consider where your boundaries were, who you were going to let in your life, what you were going to do. You were getting caught into these, I'm hearing these thought circles that weren't always healthy for you. And you really worked hard to pull yourself out of that mindset. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Now, this is where this next part of the reading is where what I'm getting is kind of overlapping with Dee a little bit, that you are about to start a new journey. I got the Fool card, which is about new beginnings, new journeys, and you're going into it with a lot of optimism. It's like you were really wondering which direction you were going to go. Had these, thought circles going in your head, and you just weren't sure. But once you made the decision, once you put up the boundaries and you decided, I'm headed in this direction, it's very positive. I know that you said that you're going to take care of a sick family member. That doesn't usually feel like a joyful journey to me,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but there is something about this journey that is going to be joyful. It's going to be old relationships coming together and being healed. It's going to be one where you are really going to discover some things about yourself that you did not know in a good way.
Okay.
And I'm also hearing that I'm hearing a little chuckle, like you're chuckling at your spot, but it is about what are they saying here? I'm sorry, a spirit just stepped up. We're not here for spirits today, people. Do you have a grandmother in spirit, Dawn?
Yes.
This lady is letting me know that she was the matriarch of the family. She was someone who really did a good job of maneuvering. She's showing me chess. Like she was the chess player. She could maneuver people in the family. Does that make sense to you?
Yes. Sounds like my dad's mom. Yes.
And she is telling you how much strength you have in the arena of forgiveness. And that's what I was getting, that you are going to be kind of chuckling at yourself about, I didn't know I had that much forgiveness in me, and kind of chuckling. But someone who really can trigger you and make you angry is no longer going to have that ability. And she's wanting to pat you on the back, saying that you did a really good job and that you're doing the right thing. Going to Arizona is not something that you typically really want to do. You're not like, yes, let me go.
Yes.
But it is the right thing. And because you're taking this vibration to a higher octave, you will be rewarded for it.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Dawn.
Mhm.
All right. All right. Let's do some, we'll do one more card read and then we'll switch over. I'm about to ask Carlia. I had to sit with that for a moment. Okay, Carlia Davila, 75. Ask to go live with us and I will accept. It's not allowing me to request you to go live. There's 2 people down at the bottom. There's a pink and a blue person. Click on that and request to go live. We'll give her a couple of minutes to figure that out. And if she doesn't, then we will just continue on to, there she goes. Oh no, someone else requested. Okay, so if Carolia doesn't request to go live soon, we will continue on to just answering some questions, doing some psychic readings.
She's
But
trying.
we're gonna, there's a icon at the bottom. I'm on my phone. No, that's okay, Grace. That's okay. I mean, you're clicking on here and you're like, oh, I've done that before. You click on something, you're like, no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so I'm on my phone. Down at the bottom is a pink and a blue person. You click on that pink and blue person and you ask to go live. And that's how you request. All right. All right, doesn't look like she's going to do that. All right, so we are going to move on to psychic readings. Now I will also ask you, if we choose you, we're going to do a little bit different today. We're going to request that you go live. Usually we just ask, I was like, am I going to do that? It looks like someone else. It's funny, there's someone else that just canceled for tomorrow, so they're another slot. So I think we should have, I don't know, 1 or 2 slots now for tomorrow, if anyone's interested in joining that. Okay. We're doing psychic today, not spirit-led. Spirit-led, I do that all the time, and I realize I haven't done psychic lately, so we're doing psychic. So all right. So Jen wants to know, will she find a renter for her townhouse for August or September? I'm feeling in September you're going to be able to find someone. What are you feeling, Dee?
Closer to September 22nd, 23rd. I went
All
through
right,
them.
very good. So we are both feeling September, and okay, it looks like Carolia. Yep, there she is. Okay, we're in for a card read. And we're going to come back to these psychic questions. I see yours, Alyssa. We will get to that when we get back. All right. How do you say your name, honey?
Carelia.
Carelia?
Yes, like Karen, but Carelia.
Carelia.
Yes.
You say it so much more beautifully than I do. I'm so sorry. You must be
Yes.
a
You can call me
Hispanic
Karen
descent or
if you want
something.
it.
You'll have this beautiful way of rolling your tongue that I cannot do.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe it's my accent. I don't know.
No, it sounds beautiful. I love it. I'm the one that has this very
Okay.
American clipped language. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Would you like a specific question answered or do you want a general read?
Well, I don't know how can you take this, but I've been in a dark, I don't know if we can call it place. It's been 2 years. Oh my God, everything it went down. I just want to know if anything is gonna get better. I just
Okay,
in
very
a bad,
good.
yeah, in on the top of everything, my relationship that I had for 1.5 years is going down too. So I'm overwhelmed with everything. Everything is going down. Everything is gonna get better
Okay,
for
very
me.
good. I'll start this out, Dee, if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, very good. You know, exactly what you're telling me is what the cards are showing. They're showing me the first card I have is the Four of Swords, and then we have the Five of Cups. So the Four of Swords is about you need to recuperate. You need a time of recuperation. And just as you felt like you were being able to recuperate, like you felt like things were about to start getting better, then we had this Five of Cups pop up, which is because it's cups, it's related to relationships. And there's a lot of loss and grief and disappointment in the relationship area.
Oh,
Now, whenever we are faced with that, what I'm hearing is in this relationship, you had a feeling for a while that it wasn't right, but you were trying to make it work. Does that make sense?
yes, it's a long distance relationship, and it's been hard. It's been really, really hard,
Yeah.
and I've been trying everything, but I
And
don't
Spirit
know.
is showing me the next card I get is the Three of Wands, and that's about it's time to change. It's trying. You see this guy, he's looking a new direction. He's not sad. He's not mad. He's resolute. He has made a decision of, you know what? That stuff is behind me. I need to head in a new direction for my own benefit. Now, the card that we're ending with is very positive. But to get to this positive card, you do have to make decisions to bring your life to a higher octave. It's what I call row the boat. You have to row the boat.
Okay.
And part of that is cutting ties with these things that are bringing you down and that are sucking your energy. I see someone, their spirit is showing me you, and someone sticking an extension cord in you and just sucking all the energy out of you. That relationship needs to be cut off. It's not going to change. And I see, and the spirit shows me you taking the cord and plugging it back into you, trying to give more energy to it to make it work. You can't make it work. There's not enough energy in the world to make that work.
Okay. So
Now,
sad.
but after that, after you release that and you sit with that, and I'm seeing a lot of positivity coming your way. I'm seeing abundance. I'm seeing generosity. You're going to meet someone else that is very generous and has a kind heart. The people that you are currently, there's several people around you right now that just don't have. Okay, I'm not sure, Lindsay, who you're talking to here. Like, are you saying that for yourself? There's someone in the comments. Currently, Dee and I are reading Carelia. I'm not
Yes.
sure what your comment is about, Lindsay. If you are trying to read someone on here, please don't. I cannot vouch for other people reading. And if you're on my live, that makes people think that you are attached to me. And if I don't know you or you haven't trained with me, please don't try to read people on my live. Okay, so I'm seeing the next thing coming up, this Six of Pentacles is very positive. So just know, yes, you do have a few more months of this heavy energy that you have to kind of swim through, but there is positivity around the corner. I'm seeing this positivity coming towards the end of the year and into 2026, but you do have to row the boat to make that positivity come your way. All right, over to you, Dee.
Wow. I'm going to follow that. I'm just going to say what I have. I got the two of Pentacles, which means you're doing a decision between 2 and 3 different things. In this case, it would be your friends and people you've been with. But I've also see the sailboat in the back. You're going to be gliding along in a pretty harsh waters at the moment, and you're going to be following along, and it's going to be really good because the next card I pulled right up was the moon, and that's positive in every way. You'll be fine. I see to learn to ground. If you don't know how, please get a hold of Christy. She's the best at it. But to ground yourself and know what you need and what you really want. And you'll draw that to you. And I happen to pick up a 3rd card, and it's going to be all over. And you're going to say, I really did it. And you're going to feel really good. I would say by Christmas, you're going to feel a whole lot better. Everything's going to let go what you have now. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a rough road, but it's going to be well worth it in the end, because you will find somebody that's going to treat you decently.
Yes, absolutely. I'm feeling that. They're going to be.
Yeah, it's
So
phenomenal what's coming up. It really is.
Yes, absolutely.
So hang
All
in
right,
there.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Of course. You know, I want to mention this morning. So I do something called mentorships, and mentorships are, like where you meet with me 3 times a month, and we work through your issues we get you to your goals based on what is in the soul plan. The soul plan is a program I put out, and it's based on the vibration of your name. It tells me what your talents and challenges are, so then I can get you to your goals a lot faster, because it's not just about, answer these questions. Well, let's just shoot in the dark. No, because I already know what your challenge and talents are. I make it very specific. So I want to give you an example of how that works. And this is related to the reading Dee and I just did. Because she could feel like she's feeling very dejected and sad, and like, I cannot take one more thing on my shoulders, right? So I had someone, it was a quick emergency phone call this morning with someone who I mentor, and they were like, I just can't, I could just feel the anxiety was crazy in them. And they were talking about, they could feel, I just feel some doom coming my way. I feel doom. We've all felt that, right? We've all had times where we felt doom. We get in our heads, we get these terrible thought circles going. So what did I do? I said, let's sit with that doom. Where is that doom coming from? Where is this vibration of doom coming from? So once I helped her figure out where it was coming from, she could put a game plan in action to make it happen and bring the situation to a higher octave. Can you always stop whatever that doom is? No. But you can put a game plan in action. And once you're more prepared, there's less anxiety with it, right? So now this is something, that's what mentorship is about. So if Carillia was mentoring with me, that's something we would have tapped into a year ago. We were like, yeah, this is what's coming, but these are the steps you need to take to bring that situation to a higher octave. And when you can take a situation and bring it to a higher octave, you can frequently shorten the instance of it. You can shorten the distance of how long you're going to be going through hell, if that makes sense. All right. We are going to answer Ashley Walsh's question of, will me buying this new house be a positive thing for my relationship?
Ooh.
What are you getting, Dee?
Well, the first thing I got was a real loud no.
I did too. I did too. Okay, so now we're going to follow that energy a little bit more. So the quick and easy answer is no. We do not feel like buying this new this new house is going to be a positive thing for your relationship. Instantly, Dee and I both heard a really loud no. There's some underlying problems with this relationship that cannot be fixed by buying a new house or changing residences. I think which rightly so, Ashley feels like, buying this new resident is a new start for the relationship. And it's not, because there's some underlying problems with it that aren't going to be fixed by a new start. They're only going to be fixed by someone, not Ashley, getting counseling.
Agree.
So the problem is not Ashley. The problem is not you, honey. It is not. You've tried, you've worked, you've done everything you can. We cannot make people make good choices. We just can't. I wish we could. Free will and all. I always say if someone's free will is to be an asshole, that's their free will. Would we like to change it? Yeah, we would. But we can't. I'm sure people would like to use their free will to change some of my actions. We just can't do that. We have to make our own choices, and we have to be held accountable, and we have to, we can guide people and give them guidance. And even in mentorship, like I have actually fired people from mentorship before, because if you're coming to me for me to help you and you're not doing or not participating, you're missing appointments, you're doing all the things, we're not doing that, because I want to use my energy on people that actually want to be helped. Okay. Amy, will I get my lawsuit money soon? Okay, so when you're asking questions, soon is really ambiguous, because my idea of soon, Dee's idea of soon, and Amy's idea of soon are all different. Okay, so Dee, in your idea of soon, is she going to get her money?
Between
Soon.
now and 3 years from now, maybe.
Exactly, so let's narrow it down, because I'm hearing soon, no. In my idea of soon, which my idea of soon is a few months. Are you going to get it in a few months?
No.
I don't feel that, because that's my idea of soon. So let's spread it out. Is Amy going to get her money in 2026?
No.
I don't feel it either. I know,
Too many
Amy. I'm so
lawyers
sorry.
involved. Too many hands.
Is she going to get it in 2027?
Maybe the end.
I'm feeling in 2027 also. I'm seeing, I was like, okay, how can Amy, I don't think that you could do anything, Amy, to change the energy of the situation enough to get your money this year. But I think you could push it along to get it sooner next year. And I said, what can Amy do? And they showed me, it's kind of funny. Some of my guides that I get information from have a joke, because they showed me with you with a lighter, and you have it under someone's butt. Like you need to light a fire under someone's rear end to get your money. And so don't just rely on the lawyers and the people and to make it happen. I don't think that you could change it enough to get your money this year, but I think you could get it sooner next year if you light the fire.
Funny that you said fire, because I saw a pitchfork.
Poking someone in the rear end. Hurry up, hurry up. Okay, so Grace is asking, how will my new job change be positive for me? First, we need to answer the question is, will Grace's new job change be positive for her? I know what Dee's hesitation is. What are you feeling, Dee?
I feel a conflict between the manager and her.
Yes. I was like, oh, I know what Dee's getting. Because I could feel that, you're very excited. You were right to make the change. Let's just say that up front, Grace. You were accurate in making the change. You needed to make this job change. And when I was here asking, is it positive for her? I was like, it is, but, and they showed me you're going to have conflict with someone around you in that job. And it's someone who does have some power control over you in that job. And so but you did like the skills you're going to get. So how will this job be positive for you? Because you're going to get some skills that's going to set you up for your next job. They're showing me this job being like a leapfrog for you, because you are going to get some positive, I would say, skill set and also recognition from this job. Thank y'all for the heart, but it's not going to be all, so don't get discouraged. The person that you're going to have problems with, it's them. I see you just being blindsided sometimes, like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with them? Them, that's what's wrong with them. Not you, them, that's what's wrong with them. They're having I'm seeing some things going sideways in their life, and they're taking it out on people at work. All right, hope that helps, Miss Grace. Helps you be prepared. Okay, let's see. Sure. Okay. Ooh, it just jumped. I was about to read someone. Okay, I do not know this person's name. It's XO Lexi Shea. XO, so it's like, I guess it's Hug Kiss Lexi Shea. Anyway, Lexi Shea is asking, will a new career path come up for me that works for my family that is a positive change? What are you feeling on that, Dee?
Well, there's something coming up that's going to fit more for your talent and your work. Probably in the next 3 months.
Very good. Okay. I just decided to pull a couple of cards. And so now this card is confirming what I'm feeling. Okay, so I want you to bear with me, Lexi Shea. Okay. I want you to just listen to what I'm saying for a moment and hear me out. You need to settle your own energy down, and you need to become more grounded. You need to become more emotionally in tuned to your own body and reading the energy around you. There are some things and people that you're relying on that you shouldn't be relying on them. You're looking at them with rose-colored glasses, and you need to create your own opportunities. You definitely are feeling, I'm hearing, a little bit stagnant because and sometimes we get like this. This is no judgment. We get to where we are sick of rowing that damn boat, right? You'll hear me say that, row the boat, row the boat. Well, sometimes we just get sick of rowing it, right? And we just need to be stagnant for a moment. I just need to chill out. Where I am is good. I'm tired of rowing this boat. And that is where you are. You're going to have a tower moment, a tower card moment, which is where the rug is jerked out from under you. Some things are going to happen that you didn't see coming, that you misread people and expected the best out of them. And this is not on you, this is on them. Like, you expected the best out of them and they didn't give it. I want you to remember, when you expect the best out of someone and they don't give it, that is not on you, that is on them. And so you're going to have this tower card moment. But on the other side of it, I see you looking back, and it's going to really open up something inside of you, because you're going to look at the situation and be like, oh, I see now. You're going to be able to connect some dots that you weren't able to connect before. So it's going to be a huge learning experience for you. And on the other side of it is very positive, as long as you continue rowing the boat and taking that energy to a higher vibration. Some rough waters coming up, but that's okay. You're well prepared for them, and there's a huge learning experience on the other side. All right. Let's see. Brittany Brashears wants to know, will my current financial situation improve in the next 3 months? I love that, Brittany. You gave us a time frame. Because if I don't see your time frame, I'm gonna make up one. Okay, what are you getting, Dee?
I get a yes.
I do too. And it's because of you, Brittany. Like, you didn't just sit there and expect good things to happen. You made good things happen. I'm feeling someone, feels like a father energy. So it would have been either if you have a grandfather on your dad's side in spirit, but I'm feeling this father energy coming up and patting you on the back, like, good job. You made this happen. You did not sit around and wait for something good to happen. You didn't sit around expecting other people to rescue you. You rescued yourself. You did a really good job. All right. Let's see. Alyssa is asking, was the split the right decision for us?
Absolutely.
I know. I mean, you can tell Dee got that. I was not even finished with it. It was like, yes, especially for you, Alyssa.
Yeah, the energy.
Now, is this split permanent, Dee?
Yes.
Hmm. I'm feeling you bouncing back, Alyssa. I would say not to, and I hope you don't.
It's not
Don't
going to
do it.
work if you do.
Right, right. I knew that's what Dee was saying. Like, is
Too
this?
much
So
freedom.
sometimes Dee was probably at the end of it because I was seeing this split being permanent eventually, but I saw you maybe bouncing back and toying with the idea. Don't do it. It's just not going to work out. You're going to find someone who is kind
Mhm.
to you and not gaslight you. But you need to leave space for that to happen. All right, Sarah Miller wants to know, will my work situation get better?
With adjustment, like moving in a different direction.
Yeah. So what I was seeing was kind of the same thing as Dee, that the work situation is not going to get better if it just stays status quo.
Right.
It needs to be changed. I don't know if this is a new job for you, if you've been looking for a new job, but I'm definitely hearing for you to start looking for a new job. Like this one, I'm hearing has run its course and it's enough. And they have gotten enough out of you. Like I see you going in there, Sarah, with this great attitude, being happy and pouring a lot into the people around you, and they just do not appreciate you there. And I'm sorry to hear that because I feel like you'd be a phenomenal employee. Okay, I want to, the managers avoid it. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to let you start. Dee, you're going to know my answer to this question because you've heard me answer it enough. So Dee's going to start the answer off to this just because she's heard me answer this 50,000 times. Am I meant to pursue my intuitive gifts?
Absolutely. It is so much fun and it changes your life. It's amazing.
Dee did answer a little bit different than I do, but she is correct. My comment to this is always, I get hesitant when people start talking about their gifts. Like even if someone comes to me and says, Christy, you're so gifted. No, I'm not. I worked my ass off.
Yeah. It's a lot of work.
Everyone is intuitive. Every single person on this planet. Every one of you, everyone watching this live has had encounters with spirit and you just don't realize it. I taught a class the other day on missteps and channeling. Yeah, Dee was there. So I just had people talk and read cards just like Dee was. I said, right there you channeled, right there you channeled, right there you channeled. People are channeling and getting information from spirit and they don't even realize it. And when I pointed out how they channeled and who it was, they were like, yeah, that is what it felt like. I said, this is how you know it feels like this and da. So every single person on this planet. So yes, you are meant to pursue it, but it's not just, I don't want anyone, I get a little bit concerned, and not with Libby. This is not on Libby because she is not this. Libby is one of the sweetest people, just tapping into her. She is so freaking sweet. I can feel it. She's just sweet. But, and she's probably the ones that would do better because she is so sweet. And she would be so afraid of hurting someone's feelings. And those are really my favorite people to train because they're not in their ego. Like when you see some of these readers out there in their ego and they're sometimes just talking out their ass and you're like, what? No. So Libby would actually be one of my favorite people to train and work with because she is so sweet. Those are my favorite people because when you're concerned about making a mistake, you're going to be less likely to make them. You're going to be less likely to be in your ego because I teach you how to, if you ever go to a psychic medium and they say, oh, I don't have an ego, run in the other direction. We all have an ego. Libby's the type of person that would be so afraid of getting in her ego, she would recognize it when it popped up. So yes, you are meant to. Oh, you see, I didn't even realize that she had commented until it just popped. But she said, "I doubt it's there. I just have too much doubt, imposter syndrome." So that's exactly what I was talking about. The energy I was feeling coming off of her is she has this imposter syndrome, and she's so sweet. Like she was like, "Am I doing this? I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. Am I getting this information?" Those are my favorite people to train, just because they are so concerned about hurting someone's feelings or delivering a message that's not accurate. You would be horrified is some of the things I hear that other mediums have said. All right. I want to thank everyone who has joined us today. I'm really not sure if Dee and I have an opening now for tomorrow, because I'm looking at my emails. I have cancellations and new bookings, like going back and forth. So I want to thank everyone who realized that they registered for it and can't make it. So now they're canceling, because that does free up spots for other people, because I did limit how many people could register. But that is tomorrow at, Dee said 11:30. I trust her. I don't remember.
I think so. I think it's 11:30.
I know it's around lunchtime. And it's a free event. What we're going to do is I will put everyone's name in a, out tonight, I'll print off the list and put everyone's name in a bowl, and then we'll just choose random people. And Dee and I will scan them and give them some psychic information. All right. Aw, thank you, Tanya. I don't know if you can see the comments, but she said, "I just want to say how amazing you and Dee are." Hi, Chrissy. All right. I want to thank y'all for joining us today. I'm going to go eat some lunch, because once my appointments start at noon, I will not have time to eat for the rest of the day, apparently. I looked at my calendar and figured that out this morning. So I have to plan my eating around when I gonna have a break. All right. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you, Christy.
Bye, Dee. Thank you.